Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to Planning with Jamie. Thank you for clicking on today's video. We are back in our Erin Condren 7x9 daily duo. Guys, we are way back here in June. Like, the planner is almost done. We've only got a few more months left of it. It seems very surreal that that is the truth, but we are going way back here. Let's see, we did week 23 together. I need to finish filling it out, but for the most part, it is done. So we are going into week 24, and on week 24 is Father's Day. All right, so we're gonna use our Father's Day kit. It just says like dad and rad dad. It doesn't say like Happy Father's Day anywhere, so I feel like it kept it neutral enough that people could use it for multiple reasons. And so it could even be like a dad's birthday week or something like that. So this kit 360 for our next video, when we do our dailies, we have our headers, we have our bottom boxes. So we have 2B, they're in every such order here. So 2B, 2C, and 2D, and then we have 3B, which is the background of our labels, and then we have 4B, which has our 7th box and all of our extras here. So this is for the daily portion of it, but for this portion of the video, we are going to use our week at a glance page. So it's a one-page kit. It says kit 360 right here. We have a whole bunch of icons, scripts, washi strips, a little box, and then our Monday through Sunday, and then the ability to label what the week is. Okay, so I said this is week 24, and week 24, let's double check our dates here, is the 9th through the 15th. So June 9th through 15th. And let's just put 2025 on there just for the heck of it. And then we are going to go ahead and we are going to label down here also the 13th, 14th, and 15th. And then on Sunday, that's Father's Day. So let's just write that in right away. Okay, so we are going to move the planner for a minute, and we are going to get all our plans down on the Monday through Sunday is what I like to do. So let's start out by my work schedule. So for work this week, it's a little bit weird because I work once and then I have vacation days, 2 more days. And so on Monday was work. Okay, and then also Tuesday and Friday is work, but those are my vacation days. So we're still going to put work down so that I know where it lands. Oops, Friday the 13th. But we'll just write vacation next to that. So Monday was supposed to be 9 plus B, and Tuesday vacay, and Friday vacay. I kind of proactively took these before I knew I was going to have surgery, and now I'm a little bit happy that I have these days off, because the idea of going to work right now, I'm in quite a bit of pain. I want to try to keep it positive, but yeah, it's been a little bit surprising to me. Okay, so we have our work in here, and then let's go ahead and let's put in like payday, which is right here. And payday happens on Monday, and we could put a little icon here. We're gonna put them, let's put them upward. There we go. And then what else do we want to do? Let's see, it is trash week, not trash and recycling. So let's get the trash icon up, and then we could backlog like anything else after that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and we're gonna go through it in color code. This week actually is not gonna be super busy because sports are kind of on hold, which is the most beautiful thing ever. All right, so on Monday, we also had a birthday. So let's go ahead and put that icon down. Sorry if you hear coughing in the background. We got a little cutie that's sick. We've been sick, so we are all taking turns having fevers. A few days after my surgery, I got a fever and got sick, and so I'm not quite sure if... Oh, it's not the birthday week. What am I doing, Jamie? The birthday was last week. We can get rid of this. But anyways, I got a fever and got sick, and I'm not quite sure if it's related to, we're gonna put that back down there, if it's related to my surgery or if it's just by chance. But my other kiddos are kind of taking turns also with being sick, and so, you know, it's anybody's guess. I have no idea. It's been a whirlwind, to say the least. It's funny because, like, I'm uncomfortable. I don't know that I'd call it pain, but I'm definitely uncomfortable. And anytime I try to do any amount of activity, that discomfort raises pretty quickly. And so I think I'm gonna put it down here along this edge. So I'm trying to purposely not do anything, which is the hardest thing in the world for me. Like, I'm a busybody. Oh, just laid that a little bit crooked, but it's gonna stay there. So yeah, I am a busybody. We're gonna go ahead and use this yellow color because I feel like it's gonna coordinate really nicely here. Okay, so let's go ahead, and the first day of each week, we are going to put a little dot. Okay, and we'll go and backfill that. Let's go back to Monday. So I had work. And then Tuesday we have vacation day and we don't have anything going on. Wednesday is soccer bid day. So that's like when they announce who made the teams and what teams that they're on. And so we're a little bit excited for that. He did all of the, let's just grab a big soccer ball here. He did all of the tryouts last week, a couple of different times. And so we are going to put that nice and big there. And it's supposed to be at 8 a.m. soccer bid day. So that'll be exciting. And then it's also trash day. On Thursday, we have nothing. On Friday, we have nothing. On Saturday, we have a hockey game. So this one is at 10 o'clock for Beckett on Black. So let's write 10 hockey, Beckett, Black. So there's a blue rink and a black rink, so it lets us know which deck or which rink that they are on. And then on Sunday, all that we have there is also a hockey game. That one's for our daughter at noon on Black. So let's write noon hockey. And that's for our daughter, Kenzie, and that is also on Black. Okay, so this is probably the most boring week that you'll ever see, and I am completely loving it. I am all game for it. We are just chilling and relaxing. Okay, so that being said, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can get done here because of that. And so let's go ahead and, let's see, Monday, laundry day. Let's put that there. And then on Sunday, well, let me see, Saturday or Sunday is a reset day. Let's put it down here on Sunday. So this one is laundry day. And this one is weekly reset. And then let's see, on Tuesdays, we have to collect trash and recycling. And we need to do bathrooms and clean out fridge. And that is just something that we just end up doing. And then Monday, set zones. So we are back to the zone cleaning. The kids kept asking for it, and I said, yes, please. And so we ended up doing that. And then on Monday, usually on Wednesday is when I water the plants, but I ended up doing it on Monday. So let's just set it up there. Water plants, and that is my indoor plants. I do my outside ones almost daily when it is hot. Okay, so that is a trash day. And I feel like one thing that we are needing to get done is the guest room we need to finish up. And then I also feel like we just have a whole bunch of other projects. We're gonna leave this part open until we get the week started though. So let's flip the page and do the back side. So this back side comes together so easily because I have naturally made it so that it spaces itself. No sense of needing to get a ruler out and see, you know, what fits together and all this kind of stuff. So these washi strips are the same size as this box down here. So if you line it up to the edge there, there we go. And then I take my Chrissy Ann Designs ruler, but you could take your Erin Condren stencil ruler, and I just literally use it as a straight line here and go in between the two, and boom, you automatic, well, I didn't mean to throw that, but boom, you automatically have two separate halves of this page. So it ends up working out really, really well. And then the opposite style of washi strip, I just end up putting over here. So I like putting it down here too. It helps box in the area and complete the look of the page. And so that goes down there. I did start, it didn't start on this one though. I did start cutting out the kit number, like it's already pre-cut with a box, because I use it so much that it just makes sense to already have it done for me. I'm gonna do a really sloppy job here for 2 seconds. There we go. Yeah, I put it on to every one of my spreads, and so it makes sense to already have it cut out, and that way I know what kit that I have used. And if you guys need the planning with Jamie, just cut that out with it. But I know these are my kits. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and we will put this down here so that we know this is kit 360. And then the other few things that we end up putting, let's see. So this is my workout. So let's go ahead. We're gonna put workouts, and we are going to do, I have this little weights over here. And I love putting a little bit right next to it. And then we are gonna write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday down so that I can write next to it. A lot of times right now it's just walks, but after my surgery, there's a chance I'm not doing any walks because any amount of activity really gets the pain going a little bit more. My most comfortable position right now is laying down on my left side, and it's just killing me, the idea of just laying down right now. Like, it's just not in my wheelhouse very well. So, okay, I like to go up a few and put a washi strip there, and then we're gonna grab another one. And so this will be meals, meal prep, and then this is grocery runs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I usually do 3 to 5 meals, and considering all of us are home right now, the kids are out of school and all that kind of stuff, I might need a little bit more meals and a little bit more meal prep. So on this side is to buy, and that is my grocery list or anything I need to buy. Like, doesn't matter if it's Amazon, Target, Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart, like, doesn't matter, it's there. Then here is my meal prep. So what do I need to do to get stuff ready? And then up here is my meals. So what are we planning on making? And then down here is grocery pickup. So I have included everything in the kit to make this very doable for you guys. And then a lot of times I like to put these 2 carts or the 2 groceries things right there. So let's go ahead. I think we're gonna put the grocery ones this week. There we go. And another one. And we are gonna go ahead and take our yellow Ahuhu dual tip dot pen, and we are just gonna make our marks here. So 5 up there. We'll put like 6 there, and then next to each of them. And then I write in like if it was Walmart or Sam's Club and what time we have to pick it up. And then for my to buy, I'm just gonna put a mark all down the page. Okay, this is where I love these Ahuhu dual tip dot pens, you guys. They just work absolutely so perfect for us. So if you look, we have those 2 pages already done, and then we are gonna flip, and this page is included in the front. So if we look back here, I need to go back through and actually fill all of this in, but I have all of this in my notebook already. So I have all the information I need, I just need to do it. So anyways, we did a brain dump here, and there are to buy, our meals, meal prep, grocery pickup, workout, and then all of our week. So let's go ahead and get right here, and we are gonna go ahead, and I really like using like this washi strip that matches. And then I have my brain dump stickers here that I absolutely love, and we're gonna get one off here. And then over here, I like to write which week it is and the date range. And so sometimes I'll use my weekly stickers, and sometimes I just write this in. So week 24, and we are June 9th through the 15th. So simple, but yet so effective all at the same time. And let's go ahead, and we want to put a whole bunch of dots straight down the edge. And I think for the bottom, I am still going to find a washi strip run. So I have this old sticker book here, and if we keep on turning, it's all in color order. So it starts with blacks and grays, and then it goes red, orange, yellow, so forth and so on. And I think I need a long yellow one. So let's see. I don't have a long yellow. Let's see what long ones we have then. Do we have a long gray? Because that would work. No. Ooh, there's that pretty teal that doesn't really go. Pink definitely doesn't go, and neither does purple. And you know what? I might just pick something that doesn't go with it, and that'll be perfectly fine too. The whole point is to use up supplies. Let's look in our other one. So we have this one that kind of the same concept. So it's all alphabetical order in the front. And then once we get to the back more, we get all our icons and our lines, our check it offs, numbers, and then we go into our colors. So red, orange, yellow. We have these, or we have these. I feel like these two together will work. So let's do, that sounds good. It's nice and simple, because that's the almost the same exact yellow as what we have up there. So I just put it across and then like butt one up to the other and put it across. There we go. Okay, so you guys can see there is not much left over at all. And so what I end up doing is just putting these into my reusable sticker book, and then like I take them off of the sheet and put them in it, and then the sheet I just recycle. And then anything that didn't get done throughout these weeks ends up getting put on here. So we have our brain dump, and it lets us know like what week and the date range. And then we have our to buy, our meals, meal prep, grocery pickup, and our workouts. And then we have our weekly overview. So we end up starting in our monthly view, so a big view. Then we go down to a weekly view, and then our next video is going to be getting it down to a daily view. So, all right, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.